It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. So, Vada and Caps. Once again, every now and then, this will pop up. They're taking shots at one another. And yeah, I'm gonna say taking shots because Vada was doing an interview. No, he was doing one of his blogs addressing 15 Minutes of Fame CEO getting kicked out of Hitman event. And for the most part, everything he was saying in that was true. Caps, you didn't understand what he meant when he made the statement and said, since he knew that they didn't want him there and he was in there anyway, rather than him wanting to be front and center seen by everybody, he should at least play the background, sort of with a hoodie on his head or just ducked off somewhere, seeing that they didn't really want you there anyway. I got that part from Vada, what he meant by that. And for the most part, again, everything he said in that blog was true about from 15 Minutes of Fame. He did a lot of shifty, dirty stuff that day. From 15 Minutes of Fame. He's in denial. He's being naive about the situation. But again, if you actually listen to the interview he did on his channel, speaking about it, he told on himself so many times, you can't even count him on two hands. Literally, if you actually know what to listen for and pay attention to what was being said, he told on himself terribly, which led to Caps and Vada having this fallout. Well, just Caps taking these shots at him as a result of daring him to bomb on him and will go to war with him for 1,000,000 years. What I mean by that? So Vada made a statement during the time when he was addressing from 15 Minutes of Fame, telling him basically how he should have just been in the background instead of being front and center. And as a result of that, he said, well, at least, he said, you didn't even have the Pooh Shiesty on. At least Debo had the Pooh Shiesty on at the event when he snuck Caps or popped off on Caps. Caps didn't take this too lightly. Caps apparently recognized Vada motives and intentions and bringing that up. He's very sensitive about that situation, as we can see when it happened, how fired up he was, and he was ready to risk it all and throw it all away, and he just didn't care. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Cap didn't care. He was ready to go there. He didn't care. We saw that, okay? So he ain't no punk to that degree where you could do that. And plus, what Debo did was light. That was light. And it was very cowardly. You know what I'm saying? So he lost a lot of respect for the people in the battle rap community. What he did, that was some sucker stuff behind that. But Caps believing Vada motives and intentions were intentionally when he made that statement to literally take or shoot a stray at him. He said Vada knew what he was doing when he brought that up and said that. Now, Vada, on the other hand, is going to play as though, no, I was just saying something. I didn't really mean no harm with that. Yes, you did. Because you, like how you brag so much about your position in battle rap and where you are and what you did. So when you saying certain things, it holds weight as a result of the audience that you cater to on your channel. So when you mentioning something like that, yes, that could be looked at as a person making fun of Caps. And by you saying that, it's also going to be people in the comments laughing about it and having comment conversations about it. So you knew what you were saying. At least Caps believed that, to the point that Caps didn't take it lightly. So Caps got the bombing on letting it be known and bringing up your Kenny Lewis background and everything, and how at one time the culture was trying to cancel you and get you up out of here, and how the culture don't really have no integrity as a result of you still being around here. and how you never really was popping, but that you built your channel on other platforms that actually help you build up your channel, and you not self-made like we are. Okay. Now, when it comes to Vada Fly, and the thing Cap was saying for the most part was true also. When it comes to Vada Fly, me personally, I never really respected the brother, but I don't at the same time want to see wrong done to brothers or things like that, because I ain't no bitter, jealous dude like that. And I don't look at what other people doing to determine what I need to do. That's just for me. And I was having money and doing things before I even came to battle rap. Okay? That's just a fact. Everybody know that. And in the process of these things, I get what Cap could be saying. Now the thing about Vada Fly is he do a lot of shifty, grimy stuff. I didn't even know who the dude was, and he was doing it to me. In fact, this is what a lot of people don't know, that people don't talk about, that I'm going to say, and people who know about what I'm finna say, they know what I'm finna say, who actually know the history. So during the time that Kenny Lewis stuff was happening, and he was getting exposed on it, y'all know that was me for the most part, just coming to battle rap, where I'm the energy of the culture. I'm talking about the fastest growing battle rap blog in battle rap history. That's just a fact. That was me. So what ended up happening while he was under that controversy, and he ended up basically getting blackballed by the battle rap community. He was losing thousands and thousands of subscribers that Champion had built up his channel as a result of being on there. So he was losing thousands and thousands of subscribers. I think during this time it was at like 5,000. Like 5,000 people had unsubscribed from him, and they were steady unsubscribing as a result of the move he pulled. I will say this part though, Caps. I think you stretched it a little bit. I think you stretched it a little bit, if I ain't mistaken, and that part might not be cool, bro. I gotta go back and see. You might have stretched the part. Uh, um, hold on. Uh, hold on once. I've been waiting on these text messages. Okay, come through for me. Anyway, I just need to look into that part because you said something about he did the Kenny Lewis thing at the time Jay Black was mourning his mama. And I don't think he was mourning his mama at that time. Well, you know what? I'm going to take that back, Caps, because you could be mourning your mama and them for years. So it's not a certain time of mourning, like 30 days, 2 weeks, a week. So I'm going to let you have that. I'm going to let you have that. As of now, I think about it, because you can mourn your mama for years. Okay. So anyway, he had been losing thousands of subscribers. In the process of losing these thousands of subscribers, when he would try to upload to see if the community was rocking with him again, they was leaving all type of bad messages in his comment, to the point that he had to cut off the comments. So he cut off the comments because he didn't want to see what people were saying about him when he would try to upload videos, because they were killing him the background. That was terrible. In the background. Now, apart from that, he had a lot of fake accounts. It wasn't just the Kenny Lewis. He had some other fake accounts he was doing. So what he did, so let me tell you what he did, what I believe he did to get back on. Now, I would say this. When I saw what people was doing to him and how other bloggers now was trying to get on board, I felt some type of way. So I used my popularity and fame to actually give it a balance by saying, look, okay, he did that. He was hating on this guy. No big deal. That ain't enough to cancel a person out, to get rid of a person because he got caught doing some shifty stuff. Let's not act like we all innocent and we don't do nothing wrong. If you're going to get rid of him, you might well get rid of a lot of more other people. You know what I'm saying? So I came to the brother aid. I came to the brother defense, even though this brother had been speaking against me and didn't even know who I was. I was hating on me on the unbiased situation and things, because he was trying to use Chris and them platform them too to help him out on Elevated Channel. But I came to the brother aid because that stuff don't mean nothing to me. But like I said, I was doing things and having money before I even came to battle rap, so I can care less. So what he ends up doing is bringing out a fake scandal against me. You know how like you can have the AI and them type up stuff? This dude went and typed up this false thing with some false paperwork, ran it through an AI. You know how like the AI talk for you? And before this time, people didn't really know because it was like new for the most part. People who not really came to what the internet does can't tell the difference between what's real and what's fake. So during the middle of him being the topic of battle rap with all this scandal surrounding him, what they do for the most part is try to create another scandal so that it could get him out of the limelight and put somebody else there. So he chose me, who was the energy of battle rap at this time. So he created a fake story about me going to prison for beating up my baby mamas and dumping them out and all this, and had it written up cold to the point that he had it running through his fake channels. And people was believing that to be true because of how they set it up to make it seem like it was really true, even though it wasn't. Then he comes after that and does a blog on it, like in his kitchen, in his muscle-bound shirt. Like, oh, that's what we doing now, Battle Truth? So you beating up women? You beating up women, nigga? You guys? And I'm like, no, this coward nigga didn't. You know what I'm saying? And then now people started now turning on me, believing that I actually was doing that and actually was in prison behind that stuff when it wasn't true at all. But by this time, when people find out that it's not true, they back liking him again because he was blogging on it, even though he the one set it up. Then out of a sudden, out of nowhere, the fake channel that bought it up disappears when he back in the limelight accepted. And the channel was never heard of no more. And that's when I started learning the internet, how it goes, how this is also what they do in the celebrity world. When celebrities are caught up on scandals and it's hurting their money, it's hurting their business, it's hurting their image and product, what do? You create another scandal. You create another scandal to take the light off of you so people can forget about you before too much damage can be done. And that's actually how he came back in the community and culture. He piggybacked off me by creating a false scandal. That's what happened. And see, that's the thing. And see, me, I ain't the one for the most part that kiss and tell. I don't be kissing and telling, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much things I could have said. It's so much things I could have showed people. It's so much things I could have said. It's so much things I could have showed people. Like during the time of that other situation that so-called hurt me bad and all that. I wanted to save and spare people at the expense of taking a hit myself so that I couldn't hurt. Not I couldn't hurt, so that nobody else could be hurt behind what was actually allegedly being said against me that wasn't really true at all. And it was just disappointing. I would never heard about nothing because I knew the truth. It was just disappointing when you see people who claim to love you, claim to like you, claim to respect you, saying that they're your brothers and things like that. Even though I'm an older guy, I know these things. Even though brothers say that stuff, and then things like this reveal who they really are, which is really needed when you don't know who they are, especially if you ain't God. Because what's happening is he's narrowing your circle and getting rid of the people that don't mean any good to you, that you believe should have still been around you, that you don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm guilty or wrong about something, I accept my losses. I take those things. No big deal if I'm guilty and wrong about them things. But if I'm not, no, I'm not going to take that and accept that. But I know who I am to the point what I give, what I present. I'm a public personality, man. I'm known in this community crazy. You see how many times I'm mentioned in battles? You see how many times my name come up? You see how I've been dominating this game for years, ever since I've been here. And with love comes hate. With love comes the hate. I get that. I understand it. But I know this is the internet. And the life I come from, I can care less about the internet. I don't take things really personal like that because I know these people don't know me. And I'm a type of person that if you do know me, you will never want to cross me. That's not to say it won't happen because we're dealing with the sinful nature. And this is what people do. Some people just dirty, rotten, evil people, which actually led to that situation that happened as a result of what was going on behind the scenes that people didn't know nothing about. And I didn't put it out there about the situations because I didn't want to allow other people to be hurt behind other person's actions. So I accepted it and I took the bullet, even though I didn't care. Because like I said, this internet don't make money for me like that. I make money apart from this internet, okay? I make money apart from this internet. This internet ain't my main source of income that I'm dependent on to take care of my family and pay my bills and things like that. So I don't care about that. If I lose this channel and it don't hurt me. It don't put a dent in my pocket or nothing at all. But I will say this, just so that people can know. Because I kept this a secret for the past 3 years that I didn't open up and tell people. You know what I'm saying? That I'm just going to say people. Y'all could fill in the blanks. Some people stole some really important, valuable stuff from me that I trusted and didn't think would steal and take from me, which led me to doing what I did. I always cover myself. I always protect myself. I'm just going to leave it like that. It is what it is. And that's why when people get to talking and running off at the mouth, they don't know nothing that they talking about. They don't know nothing that they talking about. I ain't never been looked at as being a shifty, dirty, grimy dude. That's why you don't see people coming out speaking out against me. You don't see people doing that stuff because people know at the end of the day what I do, what I give. I've always been a giver, but I've been poor my whole life. So when I started getting money, that didn't mean nothing to me because I struggled the majority of my life. So now since I got something and I know what struggling means, I try to help other people out to make things better for them so that they won't have to struggle that hard. Whether I'm giving them game, whether I'm putting them in a position to win, whether I'm giving them money, whether I'm, you know what I'm saying? I've always been a giver because I be wanting to see people do good. Even when y'all see me on my channel, look how much game I be giving cats. Look how much, if they just take it and use it, how more successful they can be. And, you know, I say that to say what I said. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a dirty dude like that. But if you cross me, depending on how bad that cross was, I'm going to get even. And that's exactly what I did. I got even.